Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning with this pretty face here today to do Akame got killed. That's right, Akame got killed. Episode 1 review. Now, before I get started, a few things. First of all, the link to the episode is going to be in the description box down below on Crunchyroll.com. That's number 1. Number 2 is that I was going to read the manga. I decided not to because the anime was coming out. So I'm going to do what I do with Magi. I'm going to watch the anime first, the entire season. And then after the season's done, whether or not there's going to be season 2, don't know. I'm going to read the manga after this season. That's the way it is. And will I review it? It depends on how good it is. So I've been hearing good things about Akame got killed from Bankai 922 and other people like that. So we'll see how it rolls out. We'll see how it rolls out. And are there going to be differences between the manga and the anime? I don't doubt it. I don't at all. In fact, one thing I can see off the gate is the censorship. Now, granted, this series does have blood, gore, in droves, massive amounts of blood and gore, but I'm pretty sure in the manga, it's more graphic. Because I'm pretty sure that the manga is a seinen. At least that's my assumption. I don't know. It could be a dark shonen, meaning that like it's a shonen, but it's darker, hence dark shonen. Or it could be a seinen. Again, I don't know. But either way, thing here is this. The first episode, let me talk about that. Number 1, the basics. Pacing, animation, story progression, and so on and so forth. And let me start here. The environment itself. The environment is very basic. You have like, I don't know where they are exactly from like a world standpoint, but they have this kingdom, and this kingdom is on the outer ends of the continent, where in which they're surrounded by other kingdoms, by other races, and you have the country folk, and then you have the imperial capital, and basically you have these creatures that are called danger beasts. They run around, and apparently people can kill them and get money for that. And when it comes to the city itself has its own demons, and that's the people themselves. The people themselves in the city tend to be very cruel, tend to be very just evil in nature. At least that's the way things seem at this point in time. And there's one group known as Night Raid, where the main character becomes a part of at the end of the episode. And Night Raid are a bunch of assassins, and they are the ones who pretty much take out the evil within the city. They eliminate it. As Akame would say, Homuru. Homuru. Like, her character, I think, at this point in time is so linear. It's so linear. Like, it reminds me of that one girl from that one anime that came out last season. Last season, it was an anime called... Shit. What was it called, man? Like, something Blade, or... I don't know. It was just like some girl who was like part of like this assassin clan, and she didn't really talk at all. She had huge, big old titties, like a butterfly tattoo, like in like her underarm somewhere. Like, it was just so linear. She seems emotionless. Only at the only like focus on the mission at hand. That's Akame. That's the way she seems. So that personality I've seen before dozens of times. But getting back to the environment. And last thing is that when it comes to this Imperial capital area, it looks as if the Emperor, because they have an Emperor, the Emperor, he's a child. But the person who actually runs the scenes is the Chancellor, I believe so, who basically is manipulating the kid, and he's controlling the entire Imperial capital. And that's why apparently he's taxing heavy the outskirts towns, where in which the main character comes from, Tatsumi. So, that being said, that's the environment. Now, when it comes to the pacing, I can already tell that the pacing is actually fairly fast. And by the way, it is hot as fuck. Alright? It's like 9 degrees. I'm hot as shit. Whatever. Moving on. The pacing, overall, is fast. I can see that as clear as day. Even though I haven't read the manga, I can clearly see that the pacing is fast. And I can see this in the dialogue between Ieyasu and Tatsumi before Ieyasu dies. I can see it in the one tangent that one girl had, the rich girl, I forgot her name. Before she gets killed off by Tatsumi, she has this tangent, and it's very fast, the way she's speaking. So, based on these parts, I can tell that the overall pacing of the first episode is fairly quick. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing for the remaining 26 episodes, if they go that far, probably. But that's the way I can see it. I mean, that's the way I see it. So, that's number 2. Pacing, I think it's fast. From what I can see, it's fast. Number 3. The animation is actually pretty damn good. I like it a lot. There was one scene in particular that I liked where you have Akame. She's dodging the bullets of this guy, and then gets to the point where she's close enough to cut him in half. Pretty good scene. And then even beforehand, where you have Akame and this one guy called Blanchy, I think his name is. Like, Blanchy, Akame cuts his one guard's, like, neck. And Blanchy has this giant spear, like, just pegs at the dude. Goes right through him. And it's pretty good animation, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. However, there are a few scenes here and there that I think they don't fit that well when it comes to the animation. And that is this sudden paintbrush animation. You see it in the scene where that girl has the tangent about how the country folk are like sheep. I can abuse them, I can toy them, I can do whatever I want to them, and no one gives a damn. And then you can see it in the scene where Tatsumi kills her, when he avenges his friends, Sayo and Ieyasu, who went on a journey with him to the capital, but they were tied by bandits, and then they got lost, and they got separated on the way. So overall, the thing here is that, yes, the animation is good. It's very good, actually. But the paintbrush scenes, I'm not a fan of them. I'm just not. And when it comes to the story progression, mainly it is Tatsumi going to the Imperial capital for the first time and thinking that things are going to turn out A-okay. He's going to join the military. He's going to get famous, help out his village. In actuality, no. Winds up becoming part of the assassins known as the Night Raid. And the friends that he had, that he first left with, they're dead. And now he has new associates, the Night Raid. As far as you know so far, it's Akame, it's Leona, or Leoto, whatever her name is. And then it's Blanchy. Now, the girl, Leona, let's call her Leona. She has this ability where she can transform. It's very obvious. Like, you can see, like, at one point, she looks like a regular human. And then, like, at another point, she has, like, claws, and her hair is longer, and she has ears, like cat ears or lion ears, whatever. So, she can transform into some type of animal, or sub-animal, whatever. And then you have Akame, who is like the samurai. You have some string dude, Blanchy, like the giant spear wielder. Some girl has a gun, another girl has like a giant sword, dual-edged sword. And they start off as the would-be villains. And they wind up being the heroes at the end of the day. Because they're actually killing the evil. They are eliminating the darkness within the capital. So, overall, I do like the characters. I like Leona. Blanchy, I think, is a little bit off. I think because there's something about this guy where he seems cool. He looks cool as shit. The armor's cool as fuck. And then when he grabs Tatsumi, he's like, everything's gonna be A-okay. And then there's like a twinkling, like almost a homoerotic scene there. I was like, what the fuck is like that threw me off. And then you have Tatsumi himself. He's funny. And I like the fact that when the push came to shove, no hesitation, kills this girl, the rich girl, she was the one who wound up torturing Sayo to death, winds up killing her on the spot, no hesitation at all. So I like that. He's not like some characters where, oh, but why? No, not on that bullshit. okay, you kill my friends, I'm gonna kill you, let's go, fuck you, and then I'm gonna bury my friends, but before he can, Leona has her own agenda. You know what? You have luck, you have skill, I'm taking you, bam, let's go. So that's the way it rolls. And the setting itself is very interesting, because technically, as far as we know, they are surrounded by enemies. They are surrounded by the darkness. And whether or not the series actually explores outside of the Imperial capital, because it was mentioned how this kingdom is surrounded by different species and their kingdoms. So whether or not these kingdoms experience the same darkness as the Imperial capital, we don't know. But I would like them to actually explore the outer edges of their continent so we can expand on the world building. But for now, it looks like we're just going to focus on the Imperial capital and take care of business there. So overall, episode, I like it a lot. I'm going to give it a great, and I will see you guys later. So King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week for more Akame Got Killed. Peace and have a nice day.